بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the assistance of Allah, we begin a brief commentary of Quran. We got to chapter Ma'idah, the 5th chapter of Quran, which is revealed in Medina. It has 120 verses. Please listen to verse 96.
أحل لكم صيد البحر وطعامه متاعا لكم وللسيارة وحرم عليكم صيد البر ما دمتم حرما واتقوا الله الذي إليه تحشرون.
Lawful to you is the game of the sea and its food, a provision for you and for the travelers, and the game of the land is forbidden to you so long as you are on pilgrimage. And be careful of your duty to Allah, to whom you shall be gathered. In previous section, we talked about hunting, some kinds of game in pilgrimage when a person changes his clothes and starts to do a special a'mal which is called as a muhrim. Allah continues to talk about the rule for such a person regarding to the hunting. Allah says, أُحِلَّ لَكُمْ سَيْدُ الْبَحْرِ وَطَعَامُهُ مَتَاعًا لَكُمْ وَلِلسَّيَّارَةِ. It is lawful to you the game of the sea, some kinds of animals that are living in the sea. They live in the sea, they lay egg in the sea. These kinds of animals, it is allowed to hunt them when we are in pilgrimage and we are muhrim. We said when a person is muhrim and changed his clothes and started to do pilgrimage, certain deeds in pilgrimage, he cannot hunt animals or birds, anything which is from the land, not from the sea. Here Allah says, but whatever is from the sea, it means they live in the sea and they lay egg in the sea. But if they lay egg on the land and sometimes they are in the sea, that is forbidden because they lay egg on the land. So if they are from the sea or river, it doesn't make a difference. Here Allah says Sayyidul Bahr. Bahr means sea, but also Arab people will say to the river sea. And here Bahr means water, whatever there is a water. If you hunt it from the water, some animals that they are living in the water, it is allowed and it is not haram. وَطَعَامُهُ مَتَاعًا لَكُمْ. Also the food which is from such a kind of animal, it means you didn't hunt yourself. First hunting, it is allowed. Allah doesn't talk about eating, it's talking about hunting. Hunting is halal, it means you can hunt and eat, definitely. But second, وَطَعَامُهُ مَتَاعًا لَكُمْ, it means some kinds of animals which is hunted from the sea by somebody else. I'm in pilgrimage, I can eat it. So I can hunt and eat myself, or somebody else has hunted, I can use it. وَطَعَامُهُ مَتَاعًا لَكُمْ. Mata' means provision. Sometimes we use it as something which we eat, or sometimes we use it to sell it to somebody else. that is okay. We can eat or we can sell or have a business with that. What is sayyara? What is sayyara? Sayyara, it means traveler. Traveler is the same. Traveler, it means not traveler which is in pilgrimage. No, a person or a group of people who travel from somewhere to the other places, they can eat from some such a kind of animals. That a pilgrims, a person who has gone to Hajj and he is Muhrim, he hunted, the travelers can use it. It doesn't matter. We cannot say since he is hunting, it is forbidden. No, it was allowed to hunt it, it was allowed for him to eat it, and for travelers too. And Allah mentioned travelers because travelers need a lot to have a fish when they travel somewhere else. So they take a fish and they dry it and they put some salt in it. In the desert, when there is nothing can be found, they eat it. And because of that, Allah says for sayyara, travelers, they can eat such a food. But the opposite of that is the game from the land. وَحُرِّمَ عَلَيْكُمْ سَيْدُ الْبَرِّ مَا دُمْتُمْ حُرُمًا. But Allah says, it is forbidden for you the game of the land. It means any kinds of animals which are living in the land, it is forbidden to hunt them when a person is in the halat al-ihram, in pilgrimage. It means he has changed his clothes, he becomes muhram. In that circumstances, he cannot do it. Ma dumtum hurama, as long as you didn't finish your deeds. Otherwise, when you finish your deeds, you change your clothes and you are not muhram anymore, then you can eat it and that is okay. وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ الَّذِي إِلَيْهِ تُحْشَرُونَ. And Allah says, be careful about your duties toward Allah. Allah, the one that sooner or later you are going to Him, to whom you shall be gathered. Tuhsharun, it means all the people. One of the name for resurrection day is Yawmul Hashr, the day that all peoples and animals will be gathered. Be careful about your duty toward Allah, the one that all will be gathered to Him one day. From this verse, we get a few messages. One, we will see at the same time that Allah has forbidden for pilgrims, those people who are in Halat al-Ihram, the animals which are from the land, it is forbidden to hunt them or even to eat them. Although somebody else hunted, it is forbidden to eat it. But at the same time, Allah says, but for animals which are living in the sea, it is allowed. It means Allah doesn't want to close all doors for the pilgrims. No, Allah wants to examine them. This kind is forbidden, but the other kind is allowed. It is good to know that hunting is allowed in Islam, but it is allowed to go to hunt for eating or selling or something like that. But as a vacation and enjoying, it is not good to do such a things. It is makruh, it means it is disliked in Islam. وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ الَّذِي إِلَيْهِ تُحْشَرُونَ. Allah is talking about the resurrection day and says, be careful of your duty toward Allah, to whom you shall be gathered. Allah reminds us that one day you will be questioned. One day Allah is going to question you. Be careful about your answer. If you have answer, enjoy your life. Otherwise, today you have freedom and you are able to choose. You can do whatever you want. But sooner or later, it will be late. In resurrection day, Many people, if we don't say all, regret and say why we have done such a thing. We ask Allah to help us for such a day. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.